Hello, it's Cardiac Champagne here, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today's edition is entitled Black History. We're looking at positive and empowering aspects of Black history. Here's the reel.
Black History Month. Let's start from the beginning and find out who created it. Well, a black man born in the US in 1875 named Carter G. Woodson studied history throughout his life, and he worked hard to promote Black history in schools. He then created Black History Week, which then turned into a whole month. It was originally founded to recognize the contributions of people from African and Caribbean backgrounds. In the United States, it's in February, but in the UK, it's in October. Black people have lived in the UK for hundreds of years and play a key part in British history.
There have been loads of black people who have helped to make Britain what it is today. Many of them were the first of their time, so here are some firsts that you should know about. Police officer. John Kent was Britain's first black policeman. He was born in Cumbria, the son of a freed slave brought from the West Indies in the 1800s. In 1837, he became a policeman and was known to many as Black Kent because he was one of the only black faces in the area. The politician. She was born in London, but her parents came from Jamaica in the 1950s. Diane had a few jobs before this one, including a stint as a breakfast TV reporter. In 1987, she became a Labour MP. The educator.
There's no colour problem at Ring Cross Infant School. Mrs. Yvonne Connolly has to be thanked for that. She's London's first West Indian head teacher, and what a hit she is with the kids.
She got the job in 1969. Yvonne came to Britain from Jamaica as part of the Windrush generation in the early 60s. Some people were shocked to see a black headmistress, so it wasn't always easy, but Yvonne refused to let that bother her.
I was very aware that there were racial tensions in quite a number of schools. I would turn up and somebody would just, I suppose without meaning it, saying, "But you're black." Of course, my reply was, "Yes, I am, but I'm also a teacher."
The journalist. The first black male journalist on TV is someone you may have seen before, Sir Trevor McDonald. He was a journalist in Trinidad and Tobago, but moved to Britain early in his career and became a TV reporter. Sir Trevor has been on our screens for nearly 50 years and even got a knighthood from the Queen for his services to journalism. Yep, he's kind of a big deal.
This black TV presenter works for GBN News. She's badly ignorant and needs to be educated. As a black person, knows she would experience a bad degree of racism, but chose to impose a direct, ignorant mind frame of not acknowledging race. Black people like her are stupid. They badly rip into their own race and do not support black causes, such as Black Lives Matters. She is defouling Black History Month and stating her strong objection to educating people on black history. Stupid, when she's black herself.
So let me give you a bit of a history lesson, and from some people of colour calling me a traitor. While I am black, I am not in favour of Black History Month. Why I hear you cry, calling me a traitor. So let me give you a bit of a history lesson. So
in this segment, the reason why she badly objects to black history.
Only history of black people.
In this segment, she states her objection to black history,
we need to tell it from the start.
giving her a pathetic reason,
where the story usually
pathetic objection.
We were all black once, so history should just be history. Once you call it Black History Month, you narrow its appeal. The assumption is it is only history of black people.
Here she is stating her strong objection to Black Lives Matters. Black people like her shouldn't be allowed to propagate their toxic poison on national television. No, they badly undermine, they badly undermine black organisations and are not fit to be a part of the black race.
Institutional racism and for meaningful education on black history.
You can tell me who invented the light bulb, right? Thomas Edison, right? Everybody knows Thomas Edison invented the light bulb. Thomas Edison invented a light bulb with a paper filament. It burnt out in no time at all. Can you tell me who invented the filament that makes these lights shine throughout? Nobody knows because he's a black man. I was not taught in schools. Louis Howard Latimer invented the confident throughout the country shine. Who not? Things he taught. When you go through the schooling, young man, I remember my schools was never taught anything good about black. Cannot have society. History is written by the people who do the harm, not by the people who get harmed. And we need to go back and teach both sides of history. And until we do that and educate the entire human race, this thing will not stop. They keep on telling me there's nothing called white privilege. Give me a break. I don't see any white people going into a store on Oxford Street and being followed. A black man walks in, somebody is following him everywhere he goes. That is basic white privilege. Whether that white person went in to rob the place or not, is not going to be thought of that way. And things like that have to change.
Extraordinary stuff, and Michael Holding joins.
Black British history is important, needs to be recognised in the UK. Black History Month in Britain is celebrated in the month of October, as both of my own parents are from the West Indies, part of our own heritage. Cardiac Champagne is proud to be black British, like these black school children with the British flag, Union Jack, celebrating Great Britain. These black Windrush immigrants make me proud of my own heritage, Most black had a lot more style, definition in dress code than white Italian immigrants. White British public dressed bad, no they dressed dreadful, and didn't take any pride in themselves after the Second World War. Not like black immigrants from the West, not like black immigrants, Empire Windrush, dressed distinctive and elegant, but still faced a bad degree of direct prejudice and bad racism in